How do I start doing what you do?
Looks like you already have.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Critics Collective. I am Legacy Lingo, and we have the beautiful Mayte and Cory here with us, and we're happy to discuss Ballerina. Let me give you that full title as it shows up everywhere. From the world of John Wick, Ballerina, which is obviously a part of the John Wick universe, just dropped in theaters. IMDB synopsis has it as: an assassin trained in the traditions of the Ruska Roma organization sets out to seek revenge after her father's death. All right, so we are going to give you guys a spoiler-free review. This is best for our ability, but best believe we're going to have a full-on conversation coming on in a few days, and I hope you guys join us for that. With that being said, if you like the content that we're doing, please support the channel by going ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on the alerts, and join the collective community. All right, so getting right in it, we're no longer doing initial impressions. We all want to see this movie. We know it. So there's no need to talk about the initial impressions. Okay, let's just go ahead and get right into the highs and lows. Mayte, let me start with you. Give me your how you feel about this movie. Give me your highs and lows.
I felt really good about this movie. I really enjoyed it. Shout out to women and ballerinas, definitely. But it was very enjoyable. My highs and lows. Really, my only low is just one aspect that I feel like they should have changed. I'm not gonna spoil anything. We'll talk about it more in the spoil review. As far as that, everything else was very enjoyable. Storyline, the action, I was very satisfied with everything. Yeah, everything overall, just because I don't want to spoil anything at all. So everything
I
as
hear
far
you.
as that was very done well.
Everything done well. I got you. Yeah, it's to really talk about this. This is one of those movies where you have to have a spoiler discussion to really break it down. But because we understand that this just dropped, some people may want to kind of get an idea if it's worth spending money. We're gonna talk about this without spoilers. So I appreciate you, Mayte, for restraining yourself. Cory, talk to me.
So I only have one low. We talked about it before the show, same as Mate's. My highs are the approach to the action, the cameos, the story was pretty solid. Even though it's a strong spinoff, because it could have went either way. Most spinoffs don't do well, but this did really great. And it could be like a thing that's like on its own. It doesn't even have to be connected to John Wick to be a solid series. Definitely enjoyed the cameos. Most of all, the action, the way they built, the way they tailored the action to her frame was great. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
I'm with you on that. I feel like the cameos are strong. Even without the cameos, the way they actually gave you, this was a proper origin story, and that's one of the highlights for me. This is a proper origin story. And the way that even if we didn't get those cameos, I felt like I still would have enjoyed this, but those cameos actually just really helped keep the universe intact, and it just made it that much more special. It made it a proper spinoff, like you said it. So yeah, I know I'm quoting you guys, but I feel like we all had the same highs and the same lows. Another high for me is that the action was, for me, you guys know how I am. The action was the perfect amount of gore. I was not phased at all. I was actually engaged. I wanted them. I was so angry with some of these people. I wanted a little bit more. I was like, no, hit them again, but it's cool. It was great. It was a good amount of gore. It was shot phenomenal where you could actually see it. I can't tell you how many times these directors, sometimes they want you to be in the action and you can't see anything so close up and just like they threw a camera down the stairs. I'm like, why did I even come out here to see this movie? You're not gonna let me actually see the action. So of course, in true John Wick fashion, we were able to see the choreography. It was phenomenally done, and I thought it was just the perfect amount of gore. I truly enjoyed it. So I walked out of there happy because I was scared. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was scared. And hit me in the comments if you guys want to judge me. I know. But anyway, There was one other high for me was that there was a moment, and I'm not spoiling, but there was a moment that truly felt like an 80s cartoon with a battle between the elements. I was like, all right, I haven't seen shit like this in the 80s, but I'm just gonna leave it there. We'll talk about it more in the spoiler conversation. But
like a Pokemon battle.
Yeah, actually, that's
Oh my
exactly what it felt
god,
like.
showdown.
All right. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling this live action version. But as far as lows, there were too many convenient moments that no one will ever really notice because we don't watch this movie for the story to be super tight. But I would, or the continuity to be super tight. Some of us see it, as filmmakers, we see it, but I know nobody else will see it. But there was just so many. There was a couple of moments where it's just a little too convenient. Bullets will fly through one door, then somebody duck behind the cover of another door, and that same door made of the same material will stop bullets. And I'm like, all right, stupid shit like that was happening a little left and right, but the action in the movie and the pacing was still strong enough that it didn't fully take me out. And then, of course, as we all mentioned, there were some plot twists or reveals that didn't deliver. They were pointless, and we could have done without it. But it wasn't enough to rattle me. So now let's get to the point that everybody wants to know what our rating is so they can determine if they're going to go spend money now or if they're going to wait to watch it later. All right. So in Critics Collective fashion, we do accolades here. 0 to 5 accolades, 5 being excellent, must watch, highly recommended for all viewers. 4 accolades, good, worth watching, but has notable flaws. 3 accolades is average, some enjoyable moments, but lacks significant impact. 2 accolades, below average, some redeeming qualities, but generally disappointing. 1 accolade, poor quality, not recommended. Or 0 accolades, horrible, absolute trash. Cory, I'm going to start with you, sir. How many accolades are you giving this movie?
I'm going to give it a 4. Give it a 4.
Cory is giving it a 4 accolades. Good, worth watching, has notable flaws.
Yeah, it's a 4.
It's a 4.
I feel like if there is a sequel, I hope they capitalize and try to rid away from the flaws that they built in this one. But like I said, it's a strong spinoff. Like it could have been really bad, and they delivered in true John Wick form. So
in true John Wick form, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Mayte, how many accolades you want to give this one?
I don't know. I think I might be a little generous with mine. I mean, I give it a 5, even with the flaws and all. I think I would watch it again. I really feel like with the John Wick universe, you really can't. Well, besides maybe the show, but the movies, they haven't disappointed me at all. So I'm giving it a 5 for me.
I respect your 5. I'm going to give it a 4. I think it was very good. I enjoyed it a lot. And, you would think with me not even being grossed out with the violence and the gore that I would give it a 5. But those little lows that I had, and we'll talk about more in the spoiler conversation, it did bring me back a little bit. It was just like so close, though. It was close for me. It was close. So I give it a 4. So I think it's safe to say, because I was worried. I was honestly worried, especially the way John Wick 4 ended. There was some stuff in John Wick 4 that kind of felt like they were running out of ideas, and it was kind of like, I was looking at my watch, like we're still doing this. So I was worried that we're gonna get to a point where we're like hoping it's good, but be like so over it. But I think it's safe to say that I'm actually looking forward to seeing what they do next with this process. How about you guys? Mayte, how you feel? Are you looking forward to seeing what comes next? Are you tired of the John Wick universe?
I'm not tired. Give me more. I'm willing to see all the movies they're willing to put out. I definitely really want to see. I was hoping they were going to do a second one. Even watching throughout, I'm like, I really hope we get more of this, because I still wanted more. It's 2 hours and 6 minutes, but it could have been 3 hours. I would have been sat the whole time.
Oh my goodness, that's that young energy. Yeah. Cory, how about you? Were you worried about being like done with the John Wick universe? Or you looking forward to them still expanding it, because they're talking about another John Wick, and then they might do a second Ballerina?
I liked it.
He's like, sure, I guess. I mean, if they want to.
I was a little concerned because the last one ended. It was like, okay, the solid end to the series. Oh, wait, and the way they ended it, it could have went either way. Like he's dead or he's alive. But personally, I thought he was alive. He's
Okay.
just done with the whole assassination life. I would definitely watch a second one. Second installment of Ballerina, just to see how they continue her story. I would also like to see another spinoff with the black guy and his dog. I forget his name,
Mhm.
but I would like to see them in a spinoff because I was just like their appearance in John Wick 4 was really interesting.
It was.
So I didn't like. I feel like I want more of that world, but also yeah, just give me another Ballerina because I feel like the story isn't over. Especially like the way it ended. It was just like okay,
Okay.
this could lead to so much more.
So I don't want to put words in your mouth, so correct me if I'm wrong. But what I just heard was I'm good with more spinoffs on the universe, but I'm okay with not getting another John Wick. Is that what I just heard?
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
All
cause
right.
like it is like what else can he do?
I
Like
mean,
he's
that's
done.
kind of how I was feeling like with
It's
the end of the
true.
fourth one. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, we still on these stairs. Like, I mean, we went up them stairs 3 times
Yeah,
and rolled
like
back down.
Funny.
Now, I mean,
that's
that was cardio for me for the year. I was like, God
yeah.
damn. But
So I'm good on like if he does cameos in a movie, cool. But like just another John Wick, I feel like it's at this point it's just a cash grab.
absolutely.
Because like he's done. Like he finished the story, like let it be. Just focus on other characters. Like because there's so many people in this universe. He's not the
Right.
only guy, and there's other people that are like really good at what they do in that
Mhm.
world. So we can actually get a solid story from them.
Right.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, guys. Well, get in the comments. Let us know once you watch it how you feel about it, and then also keep a lookout for our spoiler discussion that we will be having. Where we'll peel it back, really go into the highs and lows, where we'll truly hash it out and discuss it. And also, if you guys want to continue to support this channel, we are already past 10K subscribers. We got 500 plus videos. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on the alerts to join the collective community. All right, so we are the Critics Collective. I am Legacy Lingo. We have the beautiful Mayte and Cory. This was From the World of John Wick, Ballerina. That's a long-ass title. Anyway, I thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you on the next one.